Hi, Keele guys. This is Jenny from across the oceans in sunny Florida. I'm sorry I can't make it today, but Florida's a bit far away from Britain. And I've been away from Britain for, it seems like 1,000 years. I left in '68, just after graduating from Keele. Now, this is a Keele reunion, 50 years. 50 years, oh my God, that was a long time ago. Here I am, 72. I mean, you must all be about the same age. What has happened? How can I tell you what's happened in 50 years in 2 minutes? Let me start with Keele. Keele was amazing. I mean, it really was the formative place that made me into who I am today. Can you imagine any place in England then where I could do a degree in psychology, a degree in biology, get a teacher's certificate to teach English, for God's sake, when I was a scientist as well, and I had a subsidiary in geology and religion, for God's sake. How weird is that? Only in England. But that has made me who I am. And since I left Keele, I think I was a bit nerdy in Keele. I think I buried in books. I think I probably had a crazy first year when I tried all kinds of things and people and so on. And then I got serious, way too nerdy. But then I went to Canada, married a Canadian, and taught biology in high school. Wow, what an eye-opening experience to go to a different culture, different kids, different language. Hey, British isn't quite the same as Canadian. I taught biology for a while. Then I decided to work for a wildlife trust. Gerald Durrell, did anybody follow Gerald Durrell? Oh my God, he was my idol when I was a child. I wanted to be just like him, had all kinds of creepy crawlies in my house. Oh, then I raised 3 kids. Oh, that was another experience. That's another wildlife experience to survive from. Then I trained as a psychologist. That's a second degree coming in. And okay, religion. You're in America, you can't really talk about religion or politics or sex. So anyway, religion, I'm a lapsed everything as a result of probably Keele. And going to Jerusalem and seeing the Wailing Wall and the Mount of the, where it is, where Muhammad went off into the skies. And seeing the Christians' tombs. Hey, that disillusioned me a little bit about religion. Anyway, I'm not talking about religion. Then I became a psychologist and learned all kinds of things about people and trauma. And I moved across Canada in various places. I became a gypsy a bit. Started in Toronto, ended up in the Rockies. Oh, and then Victoria on Vancouver Island, which is a bit like Little Britain, but in Canada. Then I got a bit disillusioned with psychology. Maybe I got fatigued by hearing everybody's trauma. Then I moved to Florida, my transforming phase there. Now I'm in Florida and having the best time of my life and playing with gardening, and I am becoming a serious author. I have written my first book, and my second one is on the way, which is my first book was really started as a memoir, but then I decided that I could say more mean and nasty things and make things more dramatic if I dramatize a little bit of my past. So anyway, I have a novel that is a little bit different, set in World War II, before I was born, before, during, and after the Second World War. So that's my first novel. I'm looking for an agent or maybe to publish on Amazon, I don't know. And I'm also writing another book, which is a fairy tale fantasy, a little bit like Alice in Wonderland. Hey, who hasn't grown up with Alice in Wonderland? So it's a little bit like that, and I hopefully will have several sequels to that because that's fun. And basically, I'm having fun in my life, and I think this is all because of Keele. And because of being able to be not only a scientist but also an artist, and also be able to expand my brain and to open all kinds of doors that for many people are closed because they can't even imagine going through them. So I have walked through many doors, and I'm in the final stage of my life. Hey, how many years have we got left? I'm 72, maybe 10 years, but I think this is my creative phase. So, if I had a glass of wine, I would drink tea, but I have a cup of tea. So I'm going to drink my tea because I'm still bread. Cheers.